Welcome to the grind, my friend, where the path to excellence unfolds with every heavy step you take. Imagine, what does it look like when every fiber of your being channels the drive and dedication required to stand out from the crowd? Think about that. In today's journey, we'll stride side by side through the trenches of hard work, peeling back the layers of what it takes to embody excellence in every aspect of life. It's not just about setting a high bar, it's about surpassing your own expectations, shattering benchmarks, and redefining the standards of greatness. So, what really is your baseline for achievement? How do you routinely measure up in your commitment to personal and professional prowess? When you arrive on the scene, do you bring with you a wave of distinction, or do you simply blend in with the mediocrity that's all too common? Listen, wielding excellence is about upward standards, and it's an absolute necessity for the realization of your deepest ambitions. While darkness blankets the city and whispers lull others to sleep, you've got to illuminate your life with the glow of activity. Yes, there will be moments when you'll falter, veer off course, perhaps bruise your resolve. It's in those pivotal moments you must harvest the lessons, sow the seeds of wisdom, and swell with the strength uniquely yours. But never concede. Never halt your relentless advance. Most may acquiesce and settle for mere adequacy, but not you. You're chasing greatness, etching your legacy in the stones of time. Think of every effort as a sculptor chiseling away at the marble of mediocrity. You can't embrace greatness with a tepid heart. And until excellence becomes your minimum threshold, you're still in the throes of the journey. If you've ever wondered what top-tier performance looks like, I urge you commit to that vision. Brand every deed with a signature of unparalleled quality. High achievement is no longer a goal but an intrinsic part of your identity. Yes, you might argue that you're an expert at failing, but aren't you really just a student amassing an eclectic portfolio of lessons? Breathe this newfound knowledge in, for it is fueling your transformation, making you more indomitable, injecting resilience in your veins. Aim beyond the standards of average, okay, or even decent. Emulate nothing less than excellence. Be stellar, be remarkable. It's imperative to know yourself, your strengths, your frailties, your blind spots, whether in business, personal connections, resource management, or when traversing the volatile terrains of investments. A lack of self-awareness is like navigating without a compass. It can bankrupt your journey to excellence. Assess your own benchmarks and be honest about the steps needed to amplify your standards. Sometimes, the hike to elevated heights only requires that you push a little more. It's those incremental thrusts that convert near misses into victories. Accept your flaws. They are but way stations on the road to perfection, and it's down this road we continuously travel, reaching for our best iteration with every determined step. Champion excellence by taking absolute possession of your future. Remember that the margin for error is hair-thin. Timing is everything. Every second, every opportunity is pivotal. These fragments of time separate the also-rans from the victors. Sometimes, it's a solitary extra push for excellence, a solitary moment forged in sweat and resolve that can champion your quest. Imagine, for a moment, the likes of Kobe Bryant, gleaning inspiration from Michael Jordan. He recognized what excellence embodied and committed to that ideal with unswerving resolve. Be proactive. Seek out high-caliber role models and learn, emulate, and challenge the defining traits of excellence. Now, let me clarify something. It's not enough just to want it badly. You need to become the embodiment of your desires. Master your mind, and your character will naturally exude excellence. No one said it would be smooth sailing. Expect to labor for it. When life gets tough, don't lose your cool. Set your intellect, your spirit, your passion into dynamic motion, and let the excellence you've nurtured radiate throughout your life. My coach would often say, the way you tackle any task reflects how you approach everything in life. So if you selectively excel, introspect, for there might be a glitch in your moral wiring. Have you ever reined yourself in? Held back for fear of outshining others, or out of concern for attracting unwarranted criticism? It's time to go big, stand tall, and bring the full force of your potential into the light. Play it full scale, no holding back, for in the grandiose display of your capabilities lies your true essence. As we continue forward, have faith in the space you occupy and the impact you're forging in this realm. Get up close and personal with your aspirations. Brush against the fabric of mastery. Dive in, envelop yourself, get acquainted with what unparalleled distinction feels like. Settling is not in your vocabulary. Before we press on, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and ringing that notification bell. By doing so, not only are you placing a marker on your path to success, but you're also locking in the value that will continue to offer. The shifts we're driving today could be the catalyst for the transformation you've been seeking. And as we reach the end, I pose one final, critical question to you. Which of these actionable insights will you implement to forge a resplendent life out of the ordinary? Think on it, and share your thoughts together. Let's sculpt a world where excellence is not pursued but is the very ground we tread upon. Thank you for taking the time to walk this path with me today. Carry this flame of motivation into every corner of your life, and ignite the greatness within. Until next time, aim high, stay strong, and embody excellence in all you do. Sure, let's dive straight into the heart of the matter. You've got a life to live, and only you can steer it in the direction you desire. It's pivotal to make intentional choices regarding those you surround yourself with because, let's face it, they can shape your future. Ever been around those who dwell in a sea of complaints yet refuse to lift a finger to change their scenario? It's time to cut loose that dead weight and connect with those who kindle your aspirations. Imagine a roster of champions in your corner, igniting your potential at every turn. Each text message, each interaction should amplify your passion, not quench it. We ought to gravitate towards those who pour fuel on our flames rather than those who cloak our ambitions in a wet blanket. Naysayers are everywhere, voicing their pessimistic narratives. But what if we adjusted our lens? Looking past the thorns to see the budding roses? Our perceptions sculpt the clay of our reality. Grasp the reins of your perception and sculpt a masterpiece you're proud of. Now let's get hands-on with our sovereignty. To reign over your life's trajectory, you must adopt an unwavering sense of responsibility. Shun the victim's shroud, it isn't becoming of a conqueror. Own your circumstances, for in this ownership lies the power to mold your destiny. Our generation faces a novel challenge, the digital panopticon of social media, where our lives are under a microscope and opinions are abundant. Remember, the realm of likes and shares is but a facade. It's the raw, unedited cuts of your life story that hold true value. Evade the trap of comparing your reality to someone's highlight reel. These comparisons are to faux benchmarks and are the opponents of your self-worth. It's a formidable quest to please everyone, but it leaves one vital person neglected: you. Triumph over the need for approval from others and you'll uncover a path to genuine contentment. Most are too preoccupied with their own narrative to be engrossed in yours. While we're at it, let's debunk a societal myth that we all should have life figured out in our early 20s. The truth? It's a time to explore, to experiment without the ghost of regret haunting you. The world beckons with a plethora of options. Don't be swayed by fleeting pressures. This brings us to the proverbial crossroads of life, the fallacy that there's only one right path. This is not a one-size-fits-all journey we're on. Your heart may yearn for art, science, entrepreneurship, or music, the list is endless. Your dreams are valid, and the gateway to chasing them is wide open. Now, here's the reality check: standing at the precipice of life in your 20s means you've got nothing but potential and nothing to lose. Take the leap, roll the dice. Because even if it's a misstep, you're still at the starting point, ready to charge at your dreams anew. Bronnie Ware's wisdom echoes through time. The regret of the dying was not living true to oneself. Let's not wait until the twilight of our lives to realize the magnitude of our dreams. The clarity that shines bright on a deathbed should inspire us now. What's the barrier holding you back? More often than not, it's comfort. But as the age-old adage goes, change begins when the pain of staying put overshadows the pain of taking action. It's time to disrupt the cycle of complacency. The world is waiting, it awaits the choices you make and the steps you take. Albert Einstein nailed it. Insanity is expecting different outcomes from repetitive actions. Want a different beat in the rhythm of your life? Then it's time to dance to a new tune. Let's address the elephant in the room: it's all about action. Most dream, but few take that bold step. The chasm between thinking and doing is where potential too often falls silent. Don't let fear script your story. Draw inspiration from those who traverse the path of uncertainty with nothing but a vision and gritty determination. The only secret they harbor is that there was no secret, they simply took the leap. So, go ahead. Before you fret over the how-to, have you truly tried? Attempting is often the true beginning. And now, an intermission. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and clang that notification bell. Not only will you stay on top of content that fuels your growth, but you'll also be taking a decisive step towards elemental change directly inspired by this conversation. Eager to embark on the path of impacting change? Step up today. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow isn't promised, but today? Today is a canvas waiting for the masterpiece of your doing. Your first step can be as simple as subscribing to this channel, ensuring you're well equipped with knowledge for your journey forward. So, what are you waiting for? Seize this moment, let innovation and determination guide you, and the rest will follow. And before you close this chapter, contemplate this: which insights from today are you going to embed into the fabric of your life? And there you have it, a spectrum of incisive, actionable wisdom designed to inspire, challenge, and ignite the change within you. Until the next time we share this digital space, remember, your life is a script waiting to be written, and only you wield the pen. Now go write your epic.